What is up, everybody? To Whoever's here today, we're gonna talk about Breath of the Wild being freaking $90 on Nintendo Switch 2. How they're pretty much just scamming their consumer base at this point. We're gonna talk about PlayStation's The Last of Us Part 2 as well, being remastered, remade into the complete edition. This joke of a thing right here. So both Nintendo and PlayStation are scamming their user bases. And I am sick as well too, so if you see my voice sounding different, that is the reason why. So yeah, let's get into it. I just had to make this video though. So I deleted my video from yesterday because the audio went out, but I still gotta talk about PlayStation. So we fanboys talk because I deleted the video. I'm not gonna talk about this PlayStation nonsense. The Last of Us Complete Edition coming to PS5. You know, they couldn't stop milking this game. It is just insane. It is literally that meme where you got the farmer going to this super like skinny like anorexic cow. That's pretty much what this is right now. Now PlayStation can't bring you no other game besides The Last of Us. They keep giving you a remake or remaster of this game, and they have the audacity to charge you $110 for this. Just for a freaking steelbook. This is nonsense right here. And I thought Sony fanboys were bad because some of them were defending this nonsense. The Nintendo fanboys are even worse because they're defending Breath of the Wild being $90 on Nintendo Switch 2. That is just bonkers. That this Breath of the Wild game is $90 on Nintendo Switch 2. And they can justify it because they say, hey, Breath of the Wild is $60, the DLC is $20, and that the Switch upgrade to Switch 2 is $10 extra. And I'm like, really? You guys really justifying this nonsense for Nintendo ripping you guys off? You deserve to be ripped off at that point. Like, this is some crazy stuff right here. This game is 8 years old here, people. Why are you paying $90 for an 8-year-old game? That is just craziness to me. I recently got, just yesterday, I bought the Devil May Cry remake and Devil May Cry 5. The special edition, both of these like the Game of the Year editions of Devil May Cry games. I got both those games for $10 a piece. Those are like 8 to 10-year-old games as well. Why the hell am I paying $90 for Breath of the Wild? Because it's Nintendo's AAA game. Devil May Cry is Capcom's AAA game. I don't understand why Nintendo can get away with charging you $90 for these freaking games, and then their consumer base defends it. People were mad that this dude posted this article like this. People were angry that he exposed Nintendo for charging $90 for a freaking 8-year-old game. Oh, because it's on the newer system. That justifies $90. Like, I really want to call these people idiots, but hey, you can do what you want with your money. You do what you want with it, but I'm just laughing at this nonsense. Like, this is stupid. This is so dumb. Let's see what people got to say about this, because this is just nonsense. $90 for Breath of the Wild 2. A game I played on the Wii U and on the original Nintendo Switch. They want $90 for. Oh, because it looks slightly better. But then again, that's PlayStation for you. You're doing the same thing. So Nintendo and PlayStation are both just proven to be the most anti-consumer. They're proven to be the most scumbag companies out the industry. And it's a shame. Microsoft doing the worst out of the big three, but giving the most being the most pro-consumer. It's just crazy. But people want to hate on Microsoft, hate on Xbox, but praise this crap being re-released again because of the TV show coming out for $110. Get The Last of Us Complete Edition, the 10th iteration of this game coming out. How many times can you show The Last of Us story? If it's not a TV show, it's not a remake or remaster of The Last of Us. How many times can you keep giving us this game? Nintendo. It's just so laughable. Like, really, what are we doing here? This is what game has been reduced down to between these big companies. Keep releasing the same crap over and over again and raise the price of the same crap for minimal visual or frame rate difference. It's just craziness. Okay, this person says, well, I guess there's the $9 game everyone was talking about. Sure, it has DLC content, but the game is 8 years old. Yes, every other big publisher, every other big company, when they release their Game of the Year edition or their Definitive edition with the DLC, the game is usually cheaper. It's not gonna go up in value like how these games are. Like, Nintendo is just, it's just mind-boggling how people support Nintendo like this. It's just crazy. Released March 3rd, 2017 for the Wii U, and they charge at $90 for it. Now that's how you think long-time dedicated Nintendo fans. It gets so abused on Nintendo. They don't even realize there's like a really abusive relationship between Nintendo and their fan base. And they will defend Nintendo at that too. If you call out these ridiculous price standards that Nintendo has, while their prices for these big AAA games never go down in price, every other company, their games go down in price eventually. Only $100 for a PS3 game, but no problem, of course, because it's Sony and not Nintendo. People are angry with this nonsense too. Like, people are flaming this ridiculous crap too. Oh, $100 for a steelbook, comic books, and art prints for $110. That's just craziness. Nintendo Shields are going to defend this. Yeah, let's get to some of the ridiculous comments I saw people defending this nonsense. Like, people were legit defending this $90 price point. Let's see. There's a guy that says F Nintendo. Nintendo showing exactly what they think of all of you. Yeah, Nintendo think their fans are some suckers. They said, hey, we could charge you $80 for Mario Kart, a new one. Let's charge you $90 for Breath of the Wild, the game that got highly rated. Let's charge you $90 for that. Okay, so this person says, yes, a $60 game plus its $20 DLC plus its $10 Switch 2 edition adds up to $90. Here's another fun fact: Xenoblade Chronicles 3 Plus as DLC is also $90. Because they ripped you off on this other game, they should rip you off on this game too. It's just bonkers. Everyone keep up the same energy from The Last of Us Complete with this one if you're not hypocrites. Yeah, both can be called out. PlayStation and Nintendo can both be called out for this nonsense. Nintendo seems like they want to shoot themselves in the foot every other console launch. Nintendo is definitely being a-holes with this whole pricing of their games. Most people are like okay with the system, the console price, but it's just the game pricing which is just way out there in left field at this point in time. Nintendo isn't looking to maximize their fan base anymore. Their new strategy is to milk their fan base completely dry. F Nintendo. Once again, this is the person who said that, it deserves to be $90. It's like, bro, what is going on? What is going on? People are defending this nonsense. I like a lot of Nintendo stuff, but also F Nintendo. But people say that they're going to be the first in line to buy this game for $90. It's just craziness. This person says, yes, Tom, the Switch 2 graphics update costs $10, but Breath of the Wild always had $20 DLC. Once again, why is Nintendo so special? Why is it I can buy Devil May Cry 5, the deluxe edition, for $10? Why is it I can buy all these other big AAA games that's on sale for like $10 or $20? But Nintendo demands $90 for their games. Why is that? It's just crazy. People can say, hey, they can charge what they want. Well, that is complete craziness to me. Like, Nintendo is this special snowflake that we all supposed to just like accept their ridiculous pricing models. I was like, no other company does that nonsense. They're just greedy a-holes. Okay, let's look at Nintendo. Mario Kart World for $80. PlayStation charging $110 for The Last of Us Collector's Complete Edition, while Game Pass is giving you all these AAA games, brand new games for $20 a month. Which one should the consumer be choosing? I would think they would choose the last one, but people just hate Xbox for whatever reason, which is craziness to me. Sony sold Spider-Man remastered for $20 with all his DLC. Yeah, Nintendo is a special snowflake. I don't know why people treat them with kid gloves. It's just weird. Nostalgia, maybe because nostalgia has a hold on these people. They just can't call out Nintendo for their BS practices. Legend of Zelda is still $60. An 8-year-old game. Just craziness. I'm not gonna lie, this is really crappy Nintendo. I agree. F off Nintendo. Yeah, I'm not rushed about that Switch 2. It's just like the fact that the CEO Doug Bowser doubled down on the game prices being ridiculous, and the fact that some of these Nintendo fanboys are defending this nonsense, it's just disgusting right now. It is truly disgusting. I was taking my old Nintendo Switch and play these and play and keep playing on Xbox primarily, because Nintendo's is just out the loop. They don't care about being in the loop, and they will completely screw over their fan base with no Vaseline. And their fan base will say, yes, give me another round of being screwed over. It's craziness. But I'm going to conclude it right here. Definitely want to see your thoughts down below about this. PlayStation charging $100 for The Last of Us once again. And Nintendo charging $90 for Breath of the Wild, an 8-year-old game. Definitely want to see your thoughts down below. Leave a like this video. So, thanks for watching, and peace.